and greetings. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jacquie Bird, and I am the creator and practitioner of Stress Busters Guided Meditation, and I also create the wellness jewelry, silkwire jewelry. So, I am today going to riff about amber. I have been lucky to travel extensively in the world, and one of my favorite places is Colombia, South America. So on one visit, I am going through a marketplace and I stumble across amber. There were some merchants there that have amber, and I couldn't believe it. My mind just went, oh, amber in Colombia, what? So I think I maybe bought a piece or whatever. But the next time, my next visit there, I was like, okay, I'm going on an amber hunt. And I go back to this market. It's Usaquén in Bogota, and it's just, my favorite area in Bogota, and we're on an off day. It's a weekday, and the merchants are not generally out then. So my friend and I were walking down this alleyway, and I'm like, I want amber, because I'm coming up short. And it was like in the movies. There's this scraggly looking guy sitting on the ground, and he's got his jewelry spread out next to him, and he says, I know where you can find amber. And I'm like, what? You speak English? Not, oh, you have amber, but what? You speak English? I'm so excited. So I run over there, and I've just met Armando. And he starts talking, and we're chatting it up like old buddies. And he tells me that his friend Jose has amber. And it's like on cue. Jose. Jose walks right up to us, and it's like, holy cow, where'd you come from? But yeah, he has amber, and I'm all excited. And but he doesn't have it on him. Okay. Well, I'll wait. Can you go get it? Yeah, I can sure do that. Okay, how long is it gonna take you? 3 hours. What? Yeah, I thought he was kidding, but he meant it. 3 hours away. He lived an hour and a half outside of Bogota, so Bird was not going to have any amber that day. But I did go back. We did make a date. I went back, and he had these amazing pieces, and it was really hard to choose. So I know y'all are like going, wait, stop. Wait, hold up, Bird. You bought amber on the street. You bought amber on the street. You know that there's a lot of plastic out there sold as amber. You know that. You bought amber gemstones on the street. I cannot believe. And I'd be like, no panic. And then I would say to you, first off, amber is not a gemstone, but it is fossilized tree resin. And it's very, very soft. It's like a 2 to 2.5 on a scale of 10, with the diamond being the hardest substance we know. It is something that has fossilized over millions of years, and it is there are some specimens that date back to 120 million years. Yeah. Now, what's interesting about amber is there is this marketing thing. So the amber that comes out of Colombia is called copal, Colombian copal. So I'm going, okay, and I do a little research, and I'm like, why is this copal and not amber? So the largest producers of amber that if you see amber on the market, it's come out of the Baltic region in Europe or out of the Dominican Republic. And there are other sources for amber as well, but those are the big places to get it. And when you begin to delve into the research on gemstones, you find that a lot of it has to do with, and it is fueled by marketing, just like everything else. So it is not to the advantage of those distributors for you to know that Colombia has some amazing amber. Now, the discrepancy that the thing that they say is that it's not true amber if it's not 100,000 years old or more. And claims are that the amber out of Colombia is 1,000 years old. Wow, that's kind of old anyway. But that's the put down. Oh, it's young. And if you are a collector of specimens, then yeah, that would be important to you. But what's interesting, what I found in my research is the distinction is not really made among scientists, paleontologists, geologists. Amber is amber is amber is amber. And for those of us that are interested in amber for metaphysical and healing reasons, the age doesn't really matter. And for you to really know how old a piece is, you have to have it tested. And what's really cool about amber is some pieces have insects and plant life in them. So, that's the deal with that. Now, I know some of y'all are still like, okay, Bird, okay, amber's not a gemstone. Okay, so I've learned that. It's trees resin. Okay, but Miss Thing, you still bought amber from someone on the street. I can't believe you. And I would go, okay, yeah, I bought it on the street. And you're like, how do you know it's real? All right, amber, like clear quartz, has something called piezoelectricity, meaning that there is an electric charge within these substances. And piezoelectricity is an electric charge that's given off when mechanical pressure is applied. So if you rub this substance between your fingers, on your clothes, use silk, wool, it will create a charge. And if you take a piece of tissue, after you've rubbed this thing sufficiently, and you take a tissue, you will find that it moves the tissue. Now, I find that so much fun. It reminds me to when I was a kid, and you're like in science, and you're seeing magnets move like things. It has that same effect to me. It's like, ooh, this is so cool. So that's how you can tell if amber is real. Now, someone told me you can also tell by the smell, which I didn't really find that to be applicable across the board. Like a lot of the amber in Colombia that I came in touch with, it did have a very distinct smell. And my amber connection, Jose, got his from an area, or they call it a department, which is the state of Caqueta. I might be pronouncing that wrong, Caqueta. It's in the Amazonas part of Colombia, and it's south of Bogota. So most of the amber that he had, it did have a very distinct smell. And on the back of it, because he would just polish one side of it, it would have what looked like paper or like thin tree bark. And what was so awesome about purchasing it from him was it would be raw, and I watched him take a piece and pour water over it, and he had sandpaper, and he polished that thing. It was amazing to see it come to life. Okay, so I covered how you can tell that amber is real by applying mechanical pressure to it, and then taking your tissue and seeing if it will move the tissue. So that's the deal with that. Now, some of the properties of amber are light, warmth, solar energies, clarification, and healing. It is said to be a purifier, a cleanser, and a protector, particularly when you pair it with jet. And some people believe that it is also a prosperity mineral. And if you pair it with a stone like savarite or yellow sapphire or moldavite, it is supposed to enhance the qualities, the prosperity qualities. It is the third chakra. It deals with the third chakra, which is your power seat, which is manifestation, action, willpower. So those are some of the properties of amber. And I welcome any comments you have. If you work with amber, if that's the mineral that you love working with, what have been some of the benefits of working with this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful substance? And it varies in colors. It ranges from like a light gold through a brownish red, orange. It's a very, very fascinating piece. And there's something that's very also soothing to me about wearing and possessing amber. But something about the coloring of it, if you look at it, you'll see there's something that, I said that light was one of the properties. And it does. It looks like the sun, you know, and if you stare into that, there's something that's very powerful and also very soothing. And it may be just in the knowledge that you are and this energy are the same. And if you can look at this and see the power in this, it is reflective of the power that is you. I thank you for your time. Be peace. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.